In the year 2000, while most teenagers were worrying about their high school prom, one 16-year-old in New Jersey was staring at a computer screen, watching his bank account explode. He wasn't playing games. He was playing the United States stock market. His name was Jonathan Lebed. From his childhood bedroom, he managed to pull off a scheme so effective that it caught the attention of the SEC, the most powerful financial regulators on Earth. He became the first miner in history to be sued by the federal government for stock manipulation. But here is the part that will haunt you. After the government came for him, and after the dust settled, Jonathan Lebed didn't end up in a cell. He ended up a hero to some, a villain to others, and a very, very wealthy young man. Welcome back to Zuby Question Internet Lore. Today, we're entering the archive of the kid who broke the SEC. Jonathan wasn't a computer genius in the traditional sense. He didn't hack into bank vaults or steal passwords. He understood something much more valuable: human psychology. At age 12, he started an investment club. By 14, he was obsessed with penny stocks, companies whose shares cost cents, not dollars. He realized that because these companies were so small, it didn't take much noise to move their price. While his classmates were at football practice, Jonathan was lurking in Yahoo Finance message boards. He realized that if he could convince enough people that a junk stock was about to explode, the price actually would explode. This is what we now call a pump and dump. But in the year 2000, the internet was a lawless frontier. Jonathan was the fastest gun in the West. Here is exactly how he did it. Jonathan would wake up at 5 a.m. He'd find a struggling company with a low stock price, let's say 50 cents a share. He would buy thousands of shares using his father's brokerage account. Then, the work began. Using hundreds of different usernames, Jonathan would flood message boards with insider tips. He'd write things like, "This stock is the next Microsoft. Get in now before it hits $10. He wasn't just posting once. He was creating a digital choir of fake voices, all singing the same song. By the time the sun came up and the markets opened, regular investors would see the hype and start buying. The price would jump from 50 cents to $2. At the peak of the frenzy, Jonathan would sell everything, leaving the latecomers holding the bag as the price crashed back to zero. In one single day, he made $74,000 before his mother even called him down for breakfast. He did this over and over, nearly 30 times. On September 20th, 2000, the party ended. The SEC filed a civil fraud report against Jonathan. They accused him of making $800,000 in illegal profits. The news went global. A 16-year-old kid was the face of financial crime. But Jonathan did something nobody expected. He didn't hide. He didn't cry. He went on national television, 60 Minutes, and looked the world in the eye. He argued that he wasn't doing anything different than what the big Wall Street analysts do every day on CNBC. He said, "I'm just telling people what I think. If they listen to me, that's their choice." The legal battle was a nightmare for the SEC. How do you prosecute a miner for opinion in a digital world that didn't have clear laws yet? They realized that if they took him to trial and lost, it would prove the government was powerless against the internet. In the end, Jonathan settled. He gave back about $285,000 of his profits. But here's the math. He kept nearly $500,000. Jonathan Lebed didn't go to jail. He went back to school. He proved that the internet had created a gap between the law and the reality. The digital lesson for 2026? Information is a weapon. In the age of AI and deep fakes, what Jonathan did with message boards is now happening at a scale he could never imagine. Every time you see a crypto moon post or an AI-generated trading bot ad, remember Jonathan. He was the blueprint. He showed us that on the internet, the loudest voice in the room often has the emptiest pockets, unless you're the one holding the megaphone. Jonathan Lebed is still out there today, still involved in the world of stocks. He remains one of the most controversial figures in digital history. This has been Zuby Q. If you found this archive valuable, hit the subscribe button and turn on notifications. Our next story is even crazier. The man who sold the Eiffel Tower twice. I'll see you in a few days. Stay sharp.